Chow folds. Ace-Jack for Rick Rahim.
Decent starting hand for Rick, but he is dominated.
Does call. 9-8 suited for the loose cannon. Also calls on the button. Viffer folds. Barry's in as well. The first four-person flop of the night. 6-Jack-9. Check by Barry.
Deuce would have been better for Antonio. He just got out-flopped by both Troy and Rick.
The Magician checks. Top pair for Rick, who bets $5,000.
It's a pretty big bet. A pot-sized bet into 3 other opponents is a very strong move. You do want people to call you with worse hands, though. He may chase away all of his action.
And it does chase Troy out. And Barry and Antonio.
Oh, Mr. Cannon. I'll show one time, since I had it that day. I showed it.
He turned it out. I seen a jack. I didn't see nothing else. 2 face cards, it looked like. What was it? You want to flip it out? Can we see it?
Yeah, of course. Of course. I just threw like a girl, that's all. They landed face up. Yeah.
Nice hand.
So Rick gets some back after losing a bunch to Viffer early on. Barry and Chow's still down a smidge, while the loose cannon hovering around his starting stack.
If Troy finishes above $100,000, he will have the option to either keep the profits or he can come back one more time to try to increase his stack.
How you feeling so far, Troy?
Great. I got a bunch of fish at the table.
Yeah.
Like a sushi bar, right?
Salmon on your left, mahi-mahi on your other left, you know. I'm allergic to fish, though. So. Little ahi tuna, third to your left.
Troy seeing fish at this table. He's probably had too much sake. All I see are sharks, piranha, and a whale.
I like his confidence, though. King 10 suited for Rick Rahim. Limps in. The loose cannon folds. Viffer, Ace-7 suited calls. Barry folds. King 5 for Antonio, who calls.
By far the best shiny.
Queen 9 for Chow, who's going to get a free look at the flop.
I get there like 3 weeks ago. That's pretty good. Nice.
6, Queen 7, 2 spades. Goes check, check, check over to Viffer. Bets 1,100. Antonio folds.
After it's been checked around, Viffer's taking a stab with his pair of 7s. Chow's got him for the moment with a pair of queens.
And calls.
Chow said, I would like to call this bet, please, Viffer, in case you didn't understand.
Thank you.
Chris.
A raise by Rick Rahim to 6,100.
Rahim's got a flush draw and 1 overcard. You can see he's 50% to make the best hand by the river.
Viffer folds.
Man, flat jaw?
I don't know.
Looks like you have flat jaw to me.
I looked at one card, it was pretty good. I'm assuming the other one matched.
Ace of spades.
I like Rick.
You know.
Thinking you have flat
Chow
jaw.
folds.
You can look at one if you want.
No.
Okay.
You don't want to look at the top one?
Either one card only. They're the same.
Chow turns over the king of spades. Rick Rahim is a 42-year-old father of 4 from the D.C. area who became a millionaire by age 30. And the most money Rick's ever won during a poker session, $450,000.
You're a smart man. I don't know why he says you're so stupid. You're really smart.
I give you a credit. It's the people taking it don't give you a credit. I give you all the credit in the world.
Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman.
Tasha, how much credit do I get?
he said cash, no credit. He said strictly cash, no credit.
He played a lot of hands, I give him credit sometimes.
Action around to Viffer. Raised to 1,200 suited.
What do you think of Kalima with the king deuce?
Chow may be realizing he folded the best hand.
Antonio folds. So's Chow.
I swear I want to fold. I just got cards that I got to call with. I guess I don't have to.
I don't have the best of them, Rick, you know?
Let's see. Last time you had king 8, right?
Suited.
Hand, yeah.
Or king 9, double
And I was betting into the whole way, right?
3 ace queen.
All right, I'm just going to give you a little feeler bet. See where I'm at.
2,200.
You're right in front of me. I mean, I can tell you where you're at. Las Vegas?
Viffer calls.
All right. Now you got me scared.
I'm scared, too.
Jack of clubs.
Rick still got the best hand, and Viffer hasn't picked up any additional outs.
Bet of 5,200.
Viffer's probably remembering the first hand as well, and Rick fired the river with nothing.
You got a 3?
No.
Viffer folds.
You can show him one card if you want.
I'd prefer not to see, actually.
Okay.
Can I look?
Just don't show him. Just don't show him.
He said I can look. What up, what you said?
What'd you see? What'd you see?
You went to see. I saw, I saw it. I'm not going to tell you.
I don't know which one you saw.
I saw 10.
You saw a 10?
If Antonio saw a 10, he must have been looking at Amanda.
We're back with more after this.
My name is Rick Rahim, and I'm playing the big game. Well, how did I get involved with poker? I'll tell you, I watched it on TV 5-6 years ago, and I said, you know what the heck, I ought to try that. And I ran up to Foxwoods, and I entered the main event. First time I'd ever stepped in a poker room, and I sat down, and I did pretty well there, and I was hooked.
Rick Rahim actually finished 10th in that WPT event.
Rick acknowledges he can be a real jerk at the poker table, which is odd because he seemed like a heck of a nice guy. He says he only does it if he thinks it'll give him an edge.
Viffer has straddled on this hand.
Disrespectful.
No, it's actually respectful. Now I'm steaming. See, the game got better.
All right. Now we're playing some poker.
All right.
Action folds on over to Chow. 8-5 suited.
Oh, I wish I had any 2 cards I could call you with.
Is this the one we're supposed to go? You said all in without looking.
Is that binding? He said all in, right?
No, he said all in without looking.
Is that binding? Because I think I heard him say it.
I heard him say it.
There they go.
I heard him.
All right, well, let me see what the river is, and then I'll tell you if it's binding or not. Yeah.
Troy calls.
I gotta look.
You ain't gotta look. You don't have to. There's no
King Queen suited for Viffer.
We got a long day ahead of us. We got to keep it interesting.
Raises to 2,800, and Troy calls.
Please punish him, Troy.
I'm about to raise him no matter what the flop is. Let me get something.
Is that a promise?
No, it's not. It's binding if I say that. You know.
Well, he did say it.
Ace-9-7.
Check.
Rick's working the needle angle on Troy.
Wow.
Viffer bets 5,000.
I don't think he's going to let a rookie push him around. That's what he was saying in the men's room.
Yeah, I'm not a rookie though.
No, he's not a rookie. I give him that.
Not a rookie. I grind harder than you guys do. Trust me.
Viffer wins the pot.
Wait, you play a lot online, right?
No, I play live. I play live. I play at the casino.
What games do you play there?
I mean, it's a $200 max, guys.
Quick tip, if you don't want to seem out of your element, don't tell the table your max buy is their small blind.
He should listen to you, Joe. Barry straddles. Antonio folds. Chow.
Barry, is that a razor or straddle?
Straddle.
Rick folds.
I like your style, Troy.
Jack 10 for the loose cannon.
Troy's reaching for chips. He may think his Jack 10 is a decent shot against 2 random hands.
Raises to 2,500. Viffer calls.
Uh-oh. There's about to be a poker game breaking out here.
Even though he was under the gun, Barry straddle bought him pre-flop position. After the flop, he still has position against the 2 blinds.
Barry re-raises to 9,000.
Because of his position, Barry's re-raising range is pretty wide. Now for Troy, he plays in a $200 max buy. His biggest win ever is $2,600. This raises more than twice that.
You think he's doing that math in his head?
All he's saying is that's a lot of money.
And so he folds.
Well, if it wasn't pot limit.